Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for Cancer. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Mimi is what I'm hearing tied into Cancer. Keep hearing making you seem like you're crazy, making it seem like you're crazy. Nobody's crazy. Nobody's crazy. It's almost one of those situations to where intuition could predict what was coming. So somebody seems like they're deciding to start over instead of continue to mix and mingle with these people that are bringing drama and chaos into their life. Kayla, Quayla. You could tell that they're about to try to bring drama and beef and tension and arguments, Robinson into somebody's life. And it's like, I'm not welcoming that. I can tell that you're connected to people that don't like me. I can tell that you're talking to people that don't like me or talking about me as if you don't like me. And because of that, I'm cool. Like Dominique, there's too much jealousy that's here. And I keep telling y'all this, it just seems like Alana, they won't accept the fact that they're jealous. So it's like you want to fight because what? You've been watching and listening and lurking and lying a whole lot, and none of it is being tolerated. So now that Tyler, now that your lies aren't being tolerated, you're getting aggressive, right? Whoever this was rekindled a relationship with somebody and it didn't work out in a way that they thought it was going to work out. So now they're angry. They're very angry. They're very bitter. They're very hateful. They're very aggressive. And they seem like they want to fight, but they still got to pretend to be nice. They still got to pretend to be cool. They still got to pretend like everything is okay. Okay, Monique. And it's not okay. So Tanya, it's like then just stop trying to hide the fact that you got problems with your secret relationship, your backdoor relationship, and tell the truth. This person is having problems with people that they shouldn't even be having relationships with. They having problems with people that they shouldn't even be having conversations with. Okay? And because they're having conversations with these people, it seems like it's causing a wedge in their personal relationships because these people seem like they're like a part of a team, a group, a family that they feel like they have to be loyal to, obligated to. But the things that they're doing, Robbins, the things that they're doing with these people is like betraying the same person that's held it down for them. Been loyal to them. Set it off is what I'm hearing. Set it off. So I'm not sure how that'll resonate. Mass, anything like that. It's like these people have done somebody dirty together. Okay, they've done people dirty together. New York's is what I'm hearing. They've done somebody dirty together. And because they did somebody dirty together, no matter how solid this person is, no matter how good of a human being this person is, they are sticking together in this situation. Okay. And it seems like because of that, this person is will decide to start their life over. Because it's like, y'all all are doing me dirty together. Y'all all did me dirty together. And you know that that's the truth of this situation. But nobody wants to tell the truth about this situation because they're all family members, friends, or again, have been connected for a very long time. So it's like nobody wants to keep it real in this situation because of that. So it's just like a karmic situation and karmic relationships that we're exiting here, Cancer, because they're wrong. Malik, Monique, everybody in this situation did somebody dirty. Everybody. Evans. And because they all been friends for a long time, or because they're all family, they're going to stick together. No matter how fake they are, no matter how disloyal that they are. So it's like they are going to try to villainize you and hate you and be mean to you and treat you like an outsider and treat you like you're somebody who deserves to be fault, right? Tamisha, instead of accepting the fact that they're scandalous together. They're all scandalous together. So it's like, while still like tuning into this person's life through social media and mutual ties and stuff. So it's like you did him dirty, you did her dirty, and then you try to villainize them and make it seem like they were wrong for being angry, for being upset. Because you're trying to protect your suck ass family members and friends. And that's just the reality of the situation. Brianna's. Just tell the truth, bro. It just is. Joe and Jones is what I'm hearing. This individual seems like they are willing to protect people, keep people's secrets, of very sneaky, shady individuals. Shaniqua, they're willing to keep their secrets. And because of that, it's like now you got beef with somebody for absolutely no reason because you're trying to keep the secret of one of your family members or friends, knowing that they're a snake. You know, Shanae. So it just is. It's like, nah, your family member or friend is a snake, bro. They're sneaky, and y'all all are trying to keep this secret for them. Y'all all are trying to keep this a secret. All trying to cover this up for them. And Ryan's, because they're all trying to keep this a secret, the energy is extremely uncomfortable. Andy, Angie, anything like that. Auntie, Annie, Andy, whatever this thing is, it's just like, it's not right. And all I keep hearing is Robin. Everybody is trying to cover up for this individual because they're a troublemaker. They're full of drama. They love trouble. They're a shit starter. And it's like, just because that's your family member or friend, or because you've known them for a long time, doesn't mean that they get to come around and start problems in people's lives. So it's like, you would rather see your family member or friend who's been solid to you, people who've been solid to you, sad or down and out or take losses, because you would rather be quiet about some suck ass shit. And it's not right. Any form of Isha. It's just not right. This is a betrayal, period. It's a betrayal, period. Trans, it's a betrayal, period. So I think somebody is going to decide to like stop building in this connection because of self-love. Like Kanika. Like I'm not going to continue to let you play in my face. You and all your family members and friends play in my face like this. Like, y'all all are sitting around playing in my face, and it's not cool. And y'all all cool ravens, and they all cool with doing it. Just because what? They're all dependent on the same people or person financially. So it's like, just because you need that person financially, you're dependent on that person financially, you're going to sit around and let them wrong people who don't deserve to be wrong. You're willing to let them do anything to anybody because you're dependent on them. You get what I'm saying? You need them. And it's not right. Williams. So it's like, nah, you know what I mean? It's like one of those situations to where this person doesn't know how to feed themselves. So the person that's feeding them is always right in their eyes, will always be right in their eyes. You get what I'm trying to say? They know like they don't have the ability to feed themselves, to take care of themselves, to house themselves, to do things for themselves, to provide for themselves in some type of way. So they're going to side with the people or the person that has the money, the people or the person that has housing. Whoever is giving to them, you get what I'm saying? Whoever is supporting them, that's the people. Those are the people or the person they'll side with. It will never have anything to do with morals. So it's like, you would rather side with some people just because they popular, or just because they got money, or just because they giving you money, or taking care of you in some type of way, instead of just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Rita, Risa, Risha. That's what's happening here. It's like, and it's not cool. The letter N, it's not right. Like, you took their side or taking a side or cool with covering for them, keeping a secrets because you benefit off of the relationship that you have with them in a financial manner or in a social manner. And it's lame. Shane and Shanae. I think there's an ending that's coming, Cancer. Whitney. But it's because everybody is allowing this hateful individual to continue on with their hate. It's like, I just can't believe that you're still letting them act like that. I can't believe that you're still letting them be hateful like this, be sneaky like this. Like, do you even care about him or care about her? Like, you're just going to continue to let them act like that? You ain't going to say nothing. You're not going to tell the truth in this situation. You're not going to speak up. You ain't going to do nothing. Robinson. That's all I'm hearing. Nope. So it just is. It's like, well, Jazz, you get to lose a relationship with somebody because you're okay with siding with people who are dead wrong, being in relationships with people, and you know you're dead wrong for having a connection with them, you know? And the crazy thing is, it's like this person is so damn gay or bisexual that this individual is like just in denial. Like, You're in denial about who they are for real. It's almost like they still want to believe that somebody is who they aren't. And it's like this person is ruining their relationships because they're not who they say that they are. So it's like they're going to make fun of anything or anybody that has the ability to like move these people or this person closer to the truth. I'm going to make fun of anything or anybody that has the ability to expose who I really am deep down inside. That's what this is. Deja. They're making fun of somebody because they have the ability to expose who they really are and how much of a fraud that they really are and how much of a closeted homosexual that they really are on top of all of this. So it's like, please, like you salty and defensive and talking crazy about these people or this person because like, you know what it is deep down inside. They trying to hurt this person, betray this person, sabotage this person because they know that they're gay. They know who they really are and they know how they really get down. This just came up for Gemini. So I don't know if you have a Gemini that's attached to you or the Gemini energy is a factor in this equation, but it's like, please, Koya, like they need to go away. Like they need to go away. This individual is salty because they're trying to triangulate themselves in people's personal relationships and it's felt. Leisha, they're triangulating themselves in somebody's personal relationship and it is felt. And it's like they're trying to put a wedge between us. They're trying to like, you get what I'm trying to say? And yes, they are because of what? Because what? Their life isn't working out in the way that they want it to. And they know that this person has the opportunity to go start over with somebody and have a really great beginning, a really great life. So they're coming in, Dominique, trying to ruin that through rumors, through gossip. It's like, dang, this person had the opportunity to do this and to do that. And then what? And then you sabotage their life, right? And then you brought losses into their life, right? Then you ruin their relationship, right? And then you what? You get what I'm saying? Ruin their record, right? Whatever this stuff is, it's like, yes, Michael, Miguel. It's like they ruin this. They just ruined everything. They ruined everything. But these are family members. These are family members. Like y'all ruined their marriage. Y'all ruined their relationship. Like, you know what I mean? Or coworkers or something. It's like classmates or something. It's like they ruined somebody's relationship or ruined their life. All because they were competing with them. It's like people from so long ago competing with somebody. And now they've brought so much sadness and depression into these relationships. And it's just like, my gosh, because y'all was competing with somebody that you went to high school with, competing with somebody you went to college with, competing with somebody that you used to work with, somebody that you used to know in some type of way. Like, yes, Tyler, they ruined somebody's life and emotional stability because they were competing and been competing since back in the day. It's like, what are you doing? Quay is all I'm hearing. Like, what are you doing? Competing with somebody that you used to know or used to go to school with or used to work with. Daniqua. It's like, what is this? What is this? Somebody who hates the way that their life is turned out. Michael, they hate their life. They hate their life. And they're trying to ruin somebody because they feel like this person has the ability to have a great life, a great relationship. Alicia. I think it's just a good idea to keep family members and friends out of this relationship, out of your personal business, because they are so jealous. They are so jealous. And it's to the point that it's almost like, you know, if I win, I'm sharing the winnings with you, right? You know, me winning means that you won too, right? It's like, I don't know, y'all. Like in my personal life, like I feel like I've always experienced that, like even in my romantic relationships, to where like I could be with somebody and they love everything I got going on, and then all of a sudden it's almost like they start resenting me because of tarot Tia, or resenting me because I have an identity outside of the relationship with them. I have a life, a career outside of the relationship with them. You know what I mean? And it'll be down to them trying to like then they'll like, we'll break up or whatever, and then they'll go start trying to act like they spiritual, tarot reader, vegan, you know what I mean, into the lifestyle, like crystals and stuff, in front of they new person. And it's like, you've never rocked with me in that type of way, never supported me in that type of way, never promoted me in that type of way, never loved on me in that type of way. But you loved all of that about me when you came into my life. But now everything that you loved about me is everything that you hate about me, everything that you resent about me. And why? Because my light became something that irritated you instead of something that you embraced. So now, as a evolved individual, I fully understand that. The light is attractive. But when these people get too close to the sun, it get too hot, it get too bright. The light can be too much, can be overbearing. Especially for somebody that was really just intrigued by my light, but really didn't have a light of their own to generate energy for themselves. Like, you like what I got going on and everything I'm doing, and you want to be a part of it, but they really be coming in into my life and soaking up my identity. You get what I'm saying? Like, men, not just women, not just friends, not just customers, not just clients, not just family members, like grown ass men come into my life. I like this about you, I like that about you. And they will try to take on bits and pieces of my identity for themselves, bits and pieces of my lifestyle for themselves. But because they have egos, why am I copying off of you? Why am I listening to you? Why am I learning from you? Who are you? You ain't even this. You ain't even that. You ain't even, you get what I'm saying? I know the real you. I know, it's like that. They start feeling like that. Start acting like that, right? Because they can see me inside and out, good, bad, and ugly, good days, bad days, highs and lows, you feel me? But regardless, that doesn't negate my work. That doesn't negate my abilities, my talents, my gifts. You get what I'm saying? So these people have been too close to us. They admire us from afar, but when they get too close to us, they start resenting us because they want to be like us. And there's nothing wrong with that, because when you move through your energy, that's what you're supposed to be doing, is influencing people to raise their frequency. You get what I'm saying? It just is. But like I said, it's almost like they won't like me for me after loving me for me, but then try to become me in front of somebody else. Like, so now all of a sudden you talking about zodiac signs and all of this stuff when you've never been into any of this. Now all of a sudden you talking about Mercury retrograde and wearing crystals, and you trying to, you get what I'm saying, go on walks and be in nature and stuff when you was never into this. Now all of a sudden you get what I'm trying to say? You like this and you eat this and you feel me, cook like this and do this and do that and wear your nails like this and your hair like that, like, right? Because of why? Because Yeezy taught you. Yeezy taught you. And now you don't like Yeezy. Now you don't like Yeezy. It's like the same fucking pedestal that they put you on, they kick you off of. You get what I'm saying? And that's what this is. Nikki. It's like, you love everything that I got going on. You love everything that I do. And if you didn't, you wouldn't be imitating me. You wouldn't be copying off of me. You wouldn't be regurgitating my words in front of all of your family members and friends. You wouldn't be, you get what I'm saying? trying to steal my content. You wouldn't be taking on my identity, taking on my persona to impress other people, would you? But you are. Ecclesiastes is what I'm hearing. 5:6. Ecclesiastes 5:6 is what I heard. So I wanted to read that to get the reference. And it's pretty much talking about not making promises that you're not going to keep. Don't make promises that you aren't going to keep. Don't, even to God, to ourselves, to others, in work, business wise, whatever it may be. Do not make promises that you aren't going to keep. Don't allow yourself to become a sinner just because you're telling a lie, saying that you're going to do something that you aren't going to do. Stick with things that we aren't sticking with, things like that. That's what I'm kind of perceiving from this. Kind of like having, what would you call it? Being so caught up in the work or the reward that we're forgetting that we forget the purpose. Okay? Like, vanity is like really the big topic of discussion there. And it's more like, are you doing this to be seen? Are you doing this for people to like you? Are you doing this because God wants you to? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing this for? Who are you doing this for? Like, what are you doing this stuff for? And God is not pleased with fools. He considers them fools. These are people who are making sacrifices for absolutely no reason. They're making sacrifices for no reason. So it's pretty much like saying, don't get distracted by the sacrifices of the fools. Don't be distracted by the sacrifices that the fools are making, because they're all doing these things in vain. Okay? Focus on your purpose. Focus on your purpose, because the rewards aren't in silver and gold. The reward is not just about the tangible things. It's about the mission. Set the purpose, set the goal, commit to it. And I think that's really interesting because, like I have been telling y'all about these purposeless people, purposeless relationships, and even back to Ephesians, it's like the fake spiritualists, the fake prophets, the fake prophetess, the fake tarot readers, all of these people that are pretending to be things that they aren't to impress people, to impress humans. They're not doing these things to impress God or to bring themselves closer to God, or doing these things from their hearts. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not buying this and buying that because you actually care about them. You're not donating money to charity because you care about them. You're not feeding the homeless because you care about them. You're doing these things because it makes you look like a good person to other human beings. Do you get what I'm saying? You're not going to church because you actually are growing. You're going to church because going to church makes you look like a good person to other human beings. You get what I'm saying? Being a part of these religions or these groups, these organizations, or wearing this attire, whatever these people are doing, it makes them look good to human beings. But when you have a spiritual eye and a spiritual calling, a spiritual mission, it's not about anything that you wear. Okay? It has nothing to do with the money, what you have. It has nothing to do with that. So no matter what you may or may not have, you still feel rewarded because the rewards lie within. You get what I'm saying? Like, whether you got it or you don't, whether you have excess or you got just enough, you're happy. You know what I mean? You're content. So maintaining, just, I'll tell y'all from my personal life, my personal experience, like, just staying focused on my calling, staying focused on my path, focused on my mission, I am never forsaken. Like, I could literally be in a situation where I'm like, I don't know how I'm about to do this, pay for that, do whatever. Right? Literally the same day. Like, I just check the mailbox. Like, I never check my mail. Like, I just might check the mailbox this day. And it's like, oh man, it's been a check sitting here. You get what I'm saying? Or a check came today. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, just random stuff like that. Just random stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Like, they're just miracles that I've watched be worked in my life where I couldn't call on a soul but God. You know what I mean? I couldn't call on nothing or nobody but God. And God showed up and showed out and has done that many times in my life. So I can't deny the God that I know for the humans that I know, for the humans that I'm used to being around. I'm not going to deny what God is showing me that these humans around me is doing to me. You get what I'm saying? Tamika, I'm not going to deny what God is telling me that these humans are doing. Because that is a part of the reward, the gift. You get what I'm saying? Discernment. Ask and you shall receive. I'm not asking God for money. I'm asking God to protect me from evil. I'm asking God to reveal this evil that's been around me. And guess what? God is doing that. Mimi's, and Bernice. It's all being exposed and eradicated. Exorcised. Whatever these demons are that's been around me, Tanya, they wanted my life too bad. So it was like this really strong urge to ruin my life. Tylea. And now everybody is seeing them for the demons that they really are. How miserable and messy that they really are. And the fact that their leader is bisexual. They've been on a crusade for a bisexual narcissist. Tucks. And they're ashamed to admit that that's just the truth. Shannon, just the truth. Y'all think this person big and tough and gangster and all of this, whatever, right? But it's like, I don't care who they think this is. They gonna find out. So you know how I talked to y'all yesterday about how like I feel like in my personal life, like I'm always like that light bearer. I'm always the light bearer. So I'm always the one that gets sacrificed in personal relationships to where it's like, well, we don't mess with her no more. We don't like her no more. We don't want her around. Or we're going to be funny to her. Why? Because I'm the truth. Because I'm telling the truth. Because my energy alone can see straight through you. You get what I'm saying? Like, because I have discernment and I know you're not a good person. Because I have discernment and intuition and I could tell what you really doing behind my back. That's why Miguel, Michael, because you know what what you really doing behind my back, right? You know I know what you really doing behind my back, right? Yeah. Sano. Yeah. They salty because they cannot hide who they really are. And they're afraid to be exposed for who they really are, how they really get down, what they really be doing behind closed doors. Rage. So it just is. I'm not going to continue to live a lie and be attacked socially because people can't accept who they really are, who their family members and friends really are. Can't accept their true colors, their true nature, their true selves. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I know that that's not really your friend, but if I tell you that that's not really your friend, you gonna hate me, right? You gonna want to beef with me. Like, that's what this is. I'm telling you that these people or this person ain't solid. I'm telling you that these people or this person ain't right. And you don't like me because I'm telling you the truth about everything. But one day, you will see. But I'll be long and gone because you already villainized me to stay in this person's favor or to remain connected to these people or this person. Terrence, Terrence. Like, I'm telling you that this person is no good. And whether you want to listen to me or not, that is where your free will lies. Atoms. But you will see how untrustworthy this individual really is when you take losses on their behalf. And then you're going to realize that you lost a relationship with good people, a good person, because of this evil individual that you seem to not be able to let go of or seem to not be able to accept is a bad human being. They're disloyal and they're bringing chaos into the lives of everybody around them. They are bringing chaos into the personal relationships of everybody around them. Quayla, and everybody is just letting them. Look at how many relationships this person has ruined over the past 5 months. 5 months alone. If you want to give it a time frame, give it 5 to 8 years. But look at how many relationships this person has ruined over the past 5 to 8 months alone. And nobody wants to say, hey, it's this toxic person at the top of the pyramid that started all of this. Tanya, Tiana, Twan, Taiwan. Nobody wants to say it. How many personal relationships has this person ruined, y'all? If this is you, Cancer, how many personal relationships have you ruined over the past 5 to 8 months? And you still got the nerve to be hateful, harbor all this hate in your heart, right? How many personal relationships have you ruined? How many personal relationships have you ruined? Chandler, because you don't like people, right? You don't like people. And once you don't like people, you start perceiving them as competition and feel like you could just do whatever and say whatever to them, right? You need to be cut off. I think you're gaslighting everybody into maintaining relationships with you, even though you know you aren't a good person. You haven't been a good friend, a good family member, a good lover. You get what I'm saying? Koya, anything like that. Now, Cancer, for y'all that are protecting yourselves in this situation, you know exactly what's going on. Jacksons, you know exactly what's going on. This person is trying to set you up because they're jealous. They start gossiping about you behind your back because they were jealous. And they still are trying to hide the fact that they're jealous of you. Dominique, they're still trying to hide the fact that they're jealous of you. Because they pretended to be a friend, a customer, a client. Now they don't like you. Now they hate you, right? Right? But they've been felt like this. They just can't hide it anymore. Christian. They just can't hide it anymore. They've been hating you, hated you, was resentful, envious as fuck. But now they're getting messier and messier and messier. Bells. They're getting messier and messier and messier. And everybody sees it. Monica, Monique. Everybody sees it. They hate you. because there's no possible way that they can take attention off of you. Through looks, through sex, through gossip, rumors. None of it is working. So it's almost like they're exploding. Pain is what I'm hearing. And everybody's feeling bad because they realize that you really have had to like protect yourself. Like it's like you've been fighting for your life against demonic forces, evil forces. And these are sneaky friends, sneaky family members, sneaky lovers. They're all sneaky. And why are they like this? Because they covet your life. They want your life. They want to be you. Or they sleep with people who are jealous of you, envious of you. They hang with people who want to be you and want your life too bad. So it's like, I'm sorry, like, you just can't accept the fact that you hang with people that want to be me, bro. You hang with people who want to be me. You hang with people who want my life. You in a relationship with somebody who want to be me, who want my life. You kicking it with somebody who want to be me, who want my life. You feel me? Like, that's really what's going on here. There is no drama. They hanging with somebody who want this other party's life entirely too bad. And it's just like, I'm sorry, like, you just got to accept that. But they don't want to accept that because of who these people are to them or who this person is to them. It's like they're being gaslighted. They're being gaslighted into connecting with a whole damn wannabe. Like, this is a whole wannabe. So when they start walking like this person, talking like this person, dressing like this person, styling themselves like this person, picking up the same hobbies and interests, this individual, Shanae, they gonna see like, damn, I got played for real. I got played for real. I started rocking with this person thinking that I was doing the right thing just to realize that this person really just wanted to be this other party that damn bad. Hell yeah, Cancer. It's strange. They seem like they're picking a clone, a fraud, a wannabe over the real deal, over the real ones, or they're choosing to be frauds and fake friends and fake family members and stuff like that. And it's just like, we too real for that shit. Like, too solid for this bullshit, bro. Too solid to hang with people that like gossiping about me and spying on me and starting rumors about me and spreading rumors about me and all of this type of stuff. Like, y'all crazy as hell thinking that people is supposed to sit around this shit like it's normal. You get what I'm saying? Even if, like I said, these people gossip about other people, it's like, I'm cool, bro. I don't want to sit around gossiping about nobody, and I don't want you sitting around gossiping about me. So because that's the type of time that you be on, I don't want a relationship with you. Like, you be on bullshit, bro. Kiki's. It's like they on bullshit. They on bullshit, and it's desperately on bullshit though. It's just desperately throwing shade and judgment on somebody just to be messy, And it's like, why, Javon, why? Why? You want everybody to believe that somebody is crazy. Why? Because you be in same-sex relationships behind closed doors, bro. Nobody's crazy. You just don't want nobody to know that you be touching on boys, touching on the same sex. And it's just the truth about it. It's just the truth about it. This individual is salty because this is their reality. Kamika, this is their reality. They connected to somebody that be touching on the same sex. And it just is, bro. It's just like, Shanice is what I'm hearing. It just is. Like, you uncomfortable because that's your reality, bro. Stop trying to ruin other people's lives and relationships and reputations because you can't accept that that's what you be doing or used to be doing. Thank you so much. This is so messy. Nisha, anything like that. It's just so messy. Like, this individual, Andrews, like, they're upset because they be in like same-sex connections, and then like they're being messy in the lives of like people, but these are like their family members and friends. So it's like, you trying to ruin your family member or friends' relationships because what? Dominique, because you living a lie? Yes. Starting rumors about people because they're living a lie. It's like, y'all niggas gay, bro. Y'all niggas gay, and y'all trying to gaslight everybody into believing that y'all aren't gay. Like, I don't know what's up with these vacations. Like, these men together. It's like, I don't know what they doing, but it seemed like they beefing with each other. They've been beefing with each other like because of like a trip or vacation or something like that, and or you know what I mean. And it's like, what is your problem, bro? Then they just gay. They just gay and having a lover's quarrel, and it's like, you know what I mean. It's no, they can't hide it anymore. Like, what is y'all's problem? What is their problem? They like being catty around the women in their lives at that. That's why I think it's really uncomfortable. Like, they're being catty and sneaky towards each other, but the women in their lives can see it. And it's like, what is this? Girl, like y'all in relationship with men who in relationship with each other. Thank you so much.